Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Ethan the Artisan.
And I'm Block.studios.
And we are the Stud Buds. Woo! All right. Welcome, one and all, to another episode, podcast, live stream, whatever you want to call it. We have a couple of you folks tonight, including Creamy Soup, Brick Oxes, and LCM Creations. So feel free to stream. Oh, we also have Wrathful, Dude Jude, Danny Fandoms. Thank you guys for joining. We greatly appreciate it. Be a part of the conversation and feel free to comment throughout the stream and we'll pull it up if it's relevant to the conversation. But we'll talk about how our week was before we begin the show. Before we talk about all the news, we might do some mocks, show your memes. We got some
it's
stuff
one of those
planned.
shows we're gonna wing. Just wing it.
Yeah. We are missing a Bud.
Oh,
We're missing a Brad.
I didn't even notice. He's always the quiet one. He's always.
Oh yeah, he's so quiet that we just can't hear him ever. We just don't know. Real quick.
For the record.
And you, you just spent a little while with him. I'm sure you got a whole earful of that.
I did. But the thing is, I think we should save that conversation for next week when he's back. I want to give him a chance to be able to defend himself. So,
but that's the best time.
I'm not gonna rag on him tonight.
Fine.
As much as I would like to. Maybe here.
Best moment from the trip.
Best moment
of the trip
that I can talk about.
Yeah.
Best moment from the trip. Honestly, I mean, it's a very cliche answer, but like once again, just always getting to hang out with other people who enjoy the hobby the same way that I do, and like create content together. I'm trying to think if there's one thing that really sticks out.
I mean, it's cliche for a reason.
We went to Hibachi. That was fun.
I like Hibachi.
I rarely go to Hibachi, so that was like an event.
Wait, you've never been?
No, I've never been to Hibachi. Well, maybe one time. Brad had never been to Hibachi. I've been one time before.
I feel bad because I have no clue what a hibachi is.
It's where they cook in front of you. Like we sit at like a thing and they cook they do the whole like the egg trick and then they make your like the little onion volcano and noodles.
Cool. Yeah, exactly.
Noodles.
You know what I really liked? I know what I can tell what Brad's favorite part of Legoland was.
Was it the castle area?
For the folks who don't know, Brad and I were invited out to Legoland New York, and we got to we got to cover an event they had. It was the Junior Master Builder competition, so that was kind of fun. It was cute, but then we got to hang out in the park and spend time with the other folks who were there, like Cool Guy Dom and Maticus Bricks, who we
You mean the guy from Lego Masters? Cool guy, the Cool Guy Dom,
the Cool Guy Dom 02, and Legoland Master Model Builder Joey as well. Ooh. And I think that was the best part.
Joey is awesome.
We got a good tour. We got a good tour from Joey of Miniland, and he also showed us his apartment. We went over to his place for a second, and he showed us around his place. And it's always cool to see someone else's Lego room. So that was fun. I'll leave it at that. Okay. But Brad's favorite part of the trip was the castle.
I knew it was gonna be the castle. Of course, it's the castle. I love Brad to death.
Didn't he meet Brad the dinosaur, or was it a dragon? I forget what that was.
It's a dinosaur.
Brad met Brad the dragon.
There's a dinosaur at the front of the park named Brad, and he took a photo with it. He got a selfie. So
I'm sure that was a very special moment where he
heartwarming
bonded with a twin.
They looked just the same. Ethan, that was my week. How was your week?
You'll never guess. I tried to make Okay. How about, can you guess what I'm working on? That's not really looking great. Can you guess what this is?
Is it a shoebox?
No.
Is it? Can you flip it around?
This is how you see it.
Okay. Is it a stage of some sort?
It's going to have red little specks.
Is it a mushroom?
A Minecraft cake.
Yeah. It's not going.
A Minecraft cake?
Colors are kind of difficult in Lego form. I switched between medium nougat and dark and dark.
So good.
But it might be one of those things that I'll have to exaggerate the 10 minutes. I don't know.
It feels very exaggerated already.
It's a box.
I guess.
No what's in the box?
But I guess again with the sweet stuff, I made a little ice cream cone, and I'm pretty proud of this. This is like, it's a good looking ice cream cone.
You need a cherry.
It's a good looking ice cream cone.
You're missing.
Oh, I do need a cherry and some sprinkles. I don't know, but I was really happy with how this turned out. I gotta find a way to display it because I can't just. It's one of those builds that looks great when you're holding.
You could have a melty ice cream.
Ooh, it was like melting down the side with a flat spot.
Somebody dropped their ice cream.
Oh, that would be fun.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Have it upside down.
I was happy with it. Like,
that's cool. Take a look. There you go.
Yeah, I got distracted.
Does it taste like plastic?
Oh, and it has a lot of preservative. It has a lot of preservatives in it. That makes the ice cream last longer. And it's gluten free and dairy free. Oh, and I built a Duplo castle as well.
I saw the Duplo castle. I laughed, and I like the little yellow.
That was the goal.
The spin was it the Ferris wheel or carousel or whatever?
I don't know. It was the spinny thing. I think that's.
It's like a carousel, but I saw. I was like, what is he doing? You like full on made just a Duplo castle, and I was like, wow, that was actually probably 10 minutes for once. 10 minutes out of Duplo.
No, that was my longest one. I had to exaggerate with. That was like at least 11 minutes.
Oh,
it'd be 10.
Dire.
And then in Atlanta BrickCon, Brad's not here, so we can all go longer with our weeks. So in Atlanta BrickCon, my goal was to travel to Atlanta BrickCon, there and back again with this Lego ball, and I brought it there, and I brought it back, and it was perfectly fine until my brother grabbed it, and it was crushed by the time it got in the house. But it made it to our property all perfect until it got smashed. So it's been on my dresser for the last, I don't know, 2 months since that convention. And today I finally rebuilt it. And this is a very special ball to me. I built, it was me and Dom's, one of our first collaborative builds together. We built this ball, which is pretty cool.
You know what it's missing, Ethan?
What is it?
The fact that it's not blue?
Yeah. It should have been blue.
Oh. Because then what would you have had, Ethan, if it was blue? What would you have had?
I don't know.
You'd have
there must have been a pencil accident when I was a kid.
Okay. It should have been blue. Blue spheres. Everybody blue.
That's a long time stud buds joke. Was that all that?
I was cleaning my room and I found this droid. When I was like 11 or 12, I got a lighter. And
you melted his leg?
Yeah. Now it's a running. It's a running.
I thought that was like one of the customs that you could actually bend. But no,
this is like my custom. It actually looks pretty good.
That's a Ethan destruction because he's done that. He's blown things up with firecrackers. People. I mean, he doesn't like to admit it, but he
I did off-brand Lego that was a few years ago. I can't do anything with off-brand Lego right now, because I built a horse. Or Lego April fooled me, which I was very surprising. I have my horse up there. I don't feel like grabbing it. But
did they actually fool you though?
They did. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a prototype Lego set, and I was building. And it got to this, it was starting to look funny, but I was like, okay, we'll just ignore it. It's just going to be a horse with red shoes. And then I got to the head, and that's when I was like, Then at the end of the instructions, I just
you didn't cheat and look at the
Lego.
instructions beforehand.
Who would do that? I would. That is so anti-Ethan the Artisan.
I would do that.
They would.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about
Danny,
the horse thing
Roger
later
Runner
as well.
But that was my week. What about you, Mr. Block.studios?
I have not done a whole lot Lego wise. I got a cool hat from Game of Bricks. A Game of Bricks hat.
That's cool.
To wear when I make videos for them. Brad's down in the back and he's a guest, so he can't join us. But we can
I should have gone shorter with my week.
Oh, I can get in. I'm not a guest.
He got in. I thought, yes. No, be gone. No, I didn't do a whole lot this week. I've had a lot going on personally and personal life stuff, and so I'm sorry, super boring. I thought about maybe selling the Lego collection, but that's another topic for another day.
That would be the end.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. That was good. Jillian was super busy and didn't post it the day of. She posted the next day, and so everyone was like,
"That's what happened." I was like,
"It's not April 1st. What is happening?"
I literally thought you were waiting until the day after in order to post it because you wanted it to be serious. Like you wanted to make sure that nobody thought it was an April Fool's.
You know how many viewers you just lost because of that?
We gained a ton.
Zane,
Zane,
you know the funny thing is, we were at the Airbnb. And I see that pop up, and I go over to Matt. I'm like, dude, it happened. Like, it actually happened. And we had a whole conversation about it. It's quite funny. And then on the way home, we were like, oh.
You should not have told him that. You should not have told him that.
You guys talk.
Now he's going to say, what did you say? What did you say?
No, we were
I know Matt's opinion on ELPN.
I would have said, what did I say, Zane? What did I say?
He said it's not my type of content, but you know what? If he's not doing it,
what did I tell Brad? What did I tell Brad?
You told Brad that finally it's about time that it ended. It never should have started. And
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You guys heard it here. That's what.
No, it was literally just like, oh.
You told me so. What? You. Oh, I'm keeping it PG here. G-rated. No, so some things are changing. ELPN in the beginning, we always wanted to be a podcasting network to allow other people who want to create a podcast to have a platform to join into and grow and be a community-based thing.
Would Studbuds ever be part of that network?
No.
Good.
No. The only reason is because it's a certain type of demographic, I guess you could say. Not really demographic, but it's. I mean, we talk Lego, but it's very adult version. Whereas this is kind of everybody, adult, kid, the whole nine, the jokes, whatever. Whereas that one has cussing. Anyways, so some things are changing, and just some adjustments. So in a way, the ELPN podcast is over, but the network is changing. If that makes sense.
Interesting.
Without
it's evolving into something much more. What it sounds like.
So you're wait. Back to the truck up. So you're not doing a show.
No, there'll be a show every Thursday.
Okay.
It's just I'm trying to say it without saying it because I don't know if everyone's ready to say it.
Someone else.
Well, there'll be more than one show.
Ah.
Ooh.
Okay, I understand.
Each show will have a different name. It'll be that's the plan. Is like different shows, different days, the whole nine.
Got it. So Brad, how was your week?
It was very interesting.
Who are you?
I'm in a hotel room right now, actually, in a very nice hotel room for work down in Texas, Dallas.
Oh, I was in a hotel for like a month. It gets old.
Honestly, I'm always changing hotels. This one's really nice. It's got a little couch, which I like. Usually it doesn't have that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice little room. But I'm waiting for Uber Eats because I was forgotten for the team dinner. So
some things never change.
Yep. No, not gonna actually. I got a text and I replied to it. And I was like, yeah, let me know what time. And then they never replied to me. But yeah, so I'm in a hotel room right now. I was just like, hey, I got free time. Why don't I hop on Studbuds with my dad?
Will it be better than the Legoland Castle Burger that you had, though?
You know what? It's Chipotle, so yes. I'm not gonna lie, that Castle Burger was quite the disappointment. So
what?
Yo, Legoland's okay. I'm putting out full reviews about this, but their food isn't special. Their food isn't special at
Oh, it's theme park food. It's trash.
But it's not like I always hear when it's like, you go to like Disney or stuff. There's all these like crazy fun foods. And it's a burger. The bun tasted great, but it was a burger when it came down to it.
Feels better. So, sorry, things felt weird for a minute.
It's true. It did feel weird. But no,
you had such a high expectation because of castle. That's probably
I did.
What room number?
I did. I will say I can see Six Flags from where I am.
You're in Texas?
Huh?
You're in Texas?
Yeah,
Texas.
I'm in Dallas.
Nice.
Dallas.
Which is a huge. I can never live in Dallas, Texas. I'm realizing
that's
that.
a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah. Houston is basically that, except a little bigger and more crammed.
It's between Austin and Houston, kind of like merged. It's really weird. I don't get it.
Well,
but
Houston and Dallas are different in a lot of other ways as well. But we
but
that's why we're outside of Houston.
I bought a ton of Lego.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
yeah. I bought a ton of Lego over the weekend, which I will show once I get back. But I bought 3 sets no one's expecting, and I'm going to announce them here. Number 1 is a Monkey Kid set.
Dear Lord.
Number 2.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What did you go through a portal in New York? And
number 3 is a Nexo Knight set.
What?
Nexo Knights?
I think we're not talking to the Breaking Up Brad. I think someone I think it's a clone, a Breaking Up Brad.
I'm very surprised.
It's AI, everyone.
He didn't like the Castle Burger. I mean, this is not Breaking Up Brad.
I'm gonna give 3 reasons, and I gotta go get my food. 1, content. 2, there's someone who's recently Doodlebricks who's trying to get me to do more Castle and Ninjago stuff. So he wants me to give it a chance, and I was like, you know what? It's here, and it's used stuff that looks cool. So yeah. And the Nexo Knights one is really just so I can trash on it, but also the better part though is I got a Magisto's hut, which I'm really excited about the prospects of in the future because of rumors. So yeah.
But Brad, you also got a Nexo Knights book as well.
I did. It was $1 for when I do the lore video on it, but that's
I can't wait for that one in 10 years when you go through everything else.
Yeah, that one's not gonna be happen for a while. I can't show the sets because I'm in Texas, as I said. I also got a Marsman. I got a ton of stuff. It was not good. But I also got a Castle t-shirt from Legoland, which was pretty cool.
So was it like, okay, so for example, Six Flags was a huge letdown for me. Like when I went to Six Flags, I was like, overhyped. Lines or take way too long. That's any amusement park, but I have more fun. Like for example, at Universal Studios, okay, you're waiting in line for the old Harry Potter. But while you're waiting in line, there's like TVs and there's like things going on and there's like interactives. Like Harry Potter, for example, like they've got newspapers and all kinds of stuff happening all around you. So even though you're waiting, you're being entertained while you're waiting.
The same way. But there's a difference between an amusement park and a theme park.
And Legoland.
That's true. I was about to say, and I've heard Legoland is very child-based.
This is the thing. Legoland is very child-based. And also the big roller coaster that's there was closed when we were there. So we weren't even able to go on it.
Also, I just want to point out, I pointed this out on the trip. Every ride there requires physical fitness and exercise capability. Yeah. It's really weird. It's like, what was the tower climb? You're literally pulling yourself up on a rope with your partner. Then the Ninjago ride, you're basically just flailing your arms out, trying to like shoot down all of the bad guys.
I went on Merlin's flying machine, which you're supposed to be pedaling, and the more you pedal, the higher you go. So, that's a really funny story. I went on a kids ride all by myself because it was castle themed and no one was with me.
Well, hello, sir. How are you doing today?
I was just like standing behind a bunch of kids. Like,
is your food in the lobby?
No. They just picked it up.
Oh, they said you had to go get your food.
I thought I did too, but the person was picking up the food.
The food was being picked up.
I'm very hungry. Also, I'm an hour behind of my usual time, so it's like 9:22, which
hey, Brad.
should have been, yeah.
Same time zone.
But yeah, I don't know. I had a bunch of fun on the Lego trip. I got to hang out with Matt. I think we'll talk about this more in depth next week.
Right.
Between me and Matt. So, yeah. Shy has a great. Shy has a great comment here. Legoland is perfect for kids. Not me so much until I got a beer, and I'm good. And it's like an oversized, like, well, okay.
Can you have
I guess I didn't do Legoland right then.
Yeah, I didn't even see alcohol there. But I will say also, like, it's very small Legoland New York compared to some of the other ones I've seen, and what they focused on at Legoland. Yeah, it's new. So again,
New York is new.
Legoland New York only came out.
Oh, I see, but I've always heard that it's very child based, which is fine, but it's more of like a look at these attractions, walk around. We have a handful of park stuff like roller coasters and things, but it's very like interactive with kids, right? An adult would be there because Lego is cool, but wouldn't necessarily enjoy the theme park aspect of it, right?
Now there was some cool stuff, like the builds that were around were cool, but like there was some like interesting stuff that was kind of around it, but like also for people who are like, oh yeah, you want to go to like pick up special stuff. There's nothing really special in the like shops. It's all Lego sets you can get. Now some are retired, so that's kind of cool. Like I got that's a couple things.
I got clone packs.
Yeah, like we got some stuff that was retired. I got a special castle shirt, and there was like some swords and shields that were like exclusive to Legoland. But like there wasn't a lot, and I think it becomes. I guess there was like some Ninjago like weapons that you could get too, but this is the problem. Lego doesn't focus on original IPs as much. They don't sell exclusive IP stuff for their because they don't have, it's like you go to Disney parks and there's all the Star Wars exclusive merch, you know. Whereas like Legoland, because they don't, like Ninjago and Monkey Kid is their only their
main themes.
Yeah, or their original IPs. And they don't have anything else. So they don't have a lot of special stuff you can get from there. That's exclusive. Like I'm pretty sure it was a lot different back
aside from the what's it called?
Pick-a-brick wall?
The lion set. No, we didn't even go to the pick-a-brick because apparently it wasn't that good.
Set? No, yeah, we didn't go to the pick-a-brick. That was Joey was like, yeah, it's not that great here. So we just didn't go.
What's it? I think it starts with an M.
Y'all didn't even look. He's probably just trying to convince you not to get all the good parts that were there.
We also had to leave by the time we got to that area.
That would have been the first thing I went to.
Oh,
that's Mythica.
I know what you're talking about. Mythica. Yeah, the Mythica set, which isn't even that cool. And then there's the Legoland exclusive sets, which are like
I got some cool exclusive stuff, but I'll share that next week.
Yes. But yeah, so honestly, when it comes down to it, Legoland's cool, but like unless you're going for something in particular.
That's fair though.
So
we had fun, kids. But it was because we were with the right people.
So we'll say that. Go with the right people or go with kids. That's what I'm gonna say.
And I mean kids anyways.
You're just great big children.
All right. So, Brad, you're welcome to stick with us if you would like to. But at this time, we will be moving on to a very special segment that we all know and love. I mean, we've kind of touched on it already, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth and pick Ethan's mind a little bit as well. With...
And now for breaking news.
All right. So...
Oh, so beautiful.
Okay. The newest Lego was released this week. The majestic
actual set.
No,
this beautiful Lego set. This is beautiful.
They sent this set to. Actually, Ethan, you talk about it.
Yeah.
You were the one who was sent it, so you talk about it.
Okay, I was sent this box, and I thought it was going to be this beautiful, majestic horse. And I was like, wow, I guess it's majestic tiger. Now they were doing the majestic horse.
Wait, I have to ask, Ethan, Was there a butthole?
No, there was not. I was kind of
There's poo.
Not disappointed, but oh no, it's a prototype Lego set, so it's a little fragile. But no butthole.
That's
I'll
dumb.
have to add one. Oh, but there was one thing. It did come with a little poo on the side. That was the very last step. Let me see. It came with
was to add the little poo.
This was the last step, and it was to add this little poo piece right here.
Yummy.
So
great. Did one of the designers of the new Lego castle have anything to do with this set?
Oh yeah, with all the poo things.
What I think is one of the winners of Lego Masters outside designed the set, who is an actual designer now. It was like probably one of the European Lego Masters, but I think he was a big part of designing the set, which is really cool. But
so they told you it was going to be a prototype set, and it turned out to be that.
Yes,
Ethan was the one who was fooled. Like the content creators that they sent the set to were the ones who were fooled by thinking they were getting a different set than it was.
Lego fooled us, and we fooled the viewers.
I want to know.
It's the Doge. You realize it's the Doge dog. It's like the meme dog.
Yeah.
Ethan, how did Lego just reach out to you? Like, how did this come about? Is what I'm curious.
I'm not sure how much I can actually talk about it, but they just sent me an email, and I went ahead and went through the steps, and they sent me the set, which was pretty cool. It appeared, and I built it, and I was like, "What?" Because I went with the intentions of building the actual horse set. And after building it for some time, I was noticing that things were starting to look funny. And I got to the red shoes, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just a horse with red shoes, or maybe it's they sent the wrong pieces or something. Then I got to the head, and I was like, okay, something's not right. And the thing that did it were the eyes. I was like, the thing that I noticed, I was like, okay, these are not the right eyes. And I noticed that pretty early on, just loosely through the parts, but I was like, okay, I'll just ignore it. Maybe it'll explain something later. But it didn't explain anything. But when I got to the very last step, it pulled this little thing. It's like basically this image. You've been pranked. So now I have this beautiful little dog horse, Dorse, or a hog.
Wait, did it come with a box?
It did not. No box. All right. I don't think it came with a box or instructions.
But you still hold on to one of the up there in one of the rarest Lego sets. So
I was gonna ask you, what are you planning on doing with this beautiful
Don't piece it out.
It has some good pieces on it.
I don't think you should piece it out.
I'm not. What I want to do is actually get parts to build the actual horse and have them together.
That's what I was gonna recommend. Because you have the body and the legs, just like this image kind of shows. I think that would be something that you would be really good at doing.
So that'd be
mocking the horse.
I actually might do that. That'd be cool. But
was it a fun build?
It was actually really fun. It was.
Zane, we can hear you, by the way.
It's a prototype Lego set. So the build, like the instructions and the build, are different than a Lego set because it's some things aren't designed how a Lego set would be.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You have to hold pieces in place to actually connect them. It's like if you ever get instructions from Rebrickable, probably more like that. Whether instead of like a Lego set. So look at this beautiful little model though. And there's some fragile pieces like. Let me see if I can grab this piece. Okay, it's not there. But some of the plates
didn't come with the new ferns. Otherwise, Ethan would have already taken it apart by now.
That is a shame, but I can't talk about that. But I would love to see more sets with those new fern elements. I want more of them.
What I really wanted to talk about as well was the fact that they created their April Fool's content using the content creators such as yourself, Emmasaurus, Tiago, and a few others. And I've been one to complain all the time about Lego feeling inauthentic with their marketing. So when they decided to do it this way, I was very happy, and I genuinely hope they can continue down this path of authenticity in the way they create their posts. What did you think?
And from what I can tell, this was a huge success as well. So hopefully they continue with that. It's so cool to me as a content creator to be involved with something with Lego. The Lego group related, so that's really cool.
And not being a part of LAN, which I think is the bigger deal. Like, no offense, I'm just saying, like, that's a huge deal that they reached out to a content creator who isn't a part of LAN, who is very big on a platform, like, and also the type of video they wanted to do fit right up your alley. Like, that was what the type of content you make, which I think like Lego should do that more when there is something that they're bringing out that fits certain content creators. Sending that to that content creator I don't know. I feel like it is a very big thing that they could do.
Sounds like to me, Ethan, they chose you knowing that you would give them that first hook.
Yeah, probably. It's
when
funny.
Brad told me about it, and then I saw your post, and I'm like, wait, this isn't from Ethan. This is from Lego.
I want to know what the reaction was. It was probably like Brad saw it, was like, what?
Yep. Bye, guys. Yeah, it was crazy.
Love you, Brad.
It was great.
Have fun in Texas.
Thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Yes?
I almost hit the end broadcast button.
Oh, you almost pulled a Zane.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Everyone's so funny.
Okay. Anyways, Zane, what's your take on this?
I mean, it was fun. I saw the horse thing, and then I think Emmasaurus is the one I saw first. And then I saw Ethan's, and because I didn't quite understand it, because I kind of saw it in passing. And then I saw Ethan's, and I was like, wait, what? And then I looked into it, and I was like, oh, that's actually funny. Like, I'm happy that, like, kind of like what Matt said, that they used content creators to make this kind of a content rather than making a big cinematic commercial. Which, I mean, they're fun. Like, I do enjoy the cinematic commercials. Don't get me wrong. But it was nice to see something different. Like, they paid attention to who the content creators are, what we're doing, and they're like, okay, Ethan, probably because he's been on Lego Masters, this is his kind of content. Let's try to fool him. Let's see what this is about. So someone, I think, made the right decision. So I'm all for it, and I hope they do it in the coming years and stuff like that.
Because like Lego has kind of
for other events too, not just April Fools.
Yeah.
And Lego's kind of done a lot of things over the years with April Fools and kind of the Lego community together, like the Lego Leaks set that has popped up a few times. It's kind of a community thing now, is having like an April Fool custom set day. And it's really fun to see all the April Fool sets. I think I saw one of just dirt as one of the botanical sets. I was about to say bionicle, but I guess that's dirt now too.
Don't rub dirt in the wound, Ethan.
There you go.
But yeah, this was a super fun project.
And you have a super rare Lego set as a souvenir, which is awesome. I'm very jealous of you in that aspect.
I get to wake up and look at this in the look at the eyes of this.
What would you trade for that, Mr. Ethan the Artisan? Would you trade anything for that set?
Don't you have like an extra UCS Millennium Falcon? I actually can't do anything right now. I have to keep it.
They said you can't even trade it? That's surprising.
I don't remember. I like to double check everything.
Right. Make sure everything's legal. Anyways, moving on. We have finally the Lego Jedi Temple reveal.
We've been waiting years for the Jedi Temple. Is this a legitimate set? Please tell me this one's not real.
This is not an April Fool. This is
real
set from the Young Jedi Adventures series.
It's going to be
$40. $40 is based on this temple for our Spotify podcast listeners. We apologize. We love you. We appreciate you. But also watch the stream so you understand what we're talking about. This is what the Jedi Temple looks like. This is the Tennu Jedi Temple. It's not the Coruscant Jedi Temple. This is the High Republic era. So this is a separate place for them.
Is that Yoda?
That is Yoda.
It is Yoda.
Yoda.
Okay.
That's a weird looking Yoda.
That is this version of Yoda. Right there.
That's weird.
Yep. And so I just want to point out that what is redeemable about this set is, of course, for a junior set, we have some nice printed pieces, but it is kind of expensive for $40. Now, there's also these High Republic torsos, which is kind of nice.
But they look cartoony, though. They don't look detailed well, in my opinion.
Well,
cartoony isn't a bad look.
The High Republic has only been in comics, books, and now this show for kids, of course. But it's still kind of cool to have something from that era in Lego, even if it is a little cursed.
When is that era?
What?
When is that era? The High Republic.
It's I forget how many years before Phantom Menace, but it goes Old Republic, High Republic, then Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Well, we know it's within exactly 800 years because Yoda's in it.
Correct.
Within.
I'd say like 500 years beforehand if I had to guess, but I could be completely wrong.
Ooh, it's Yoda.
But it's still before.
Who is vacuuming at almost 10 o'clock at night?
Is that someone like in your complex vacuuming?
You could hear it?
I heard something kick on, but
yeah, it's someone vacuuming down the hallway.
Did you hear it, Ethan?
Yeah.
Yes. We're like, wait, what in the heck? I looked to my right, like maybe my household was vacuuming. Like, no,
it's 10 o'clock at night. Almost 10 o'clock at night, 9:39, and someone is vacuuming down the hallway. I hope it's an emergency, but anyway. Well, they know that Buzz is going on right now.
Yeah, maybe they think it's Central Time.
Danny says it's 200 years before Phantom Menace. So thank you, Danny.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Here's my problem. Actually, you know, do you want to keep going? I'll give my opinion later.
No, give it now.
I feel like it's a super expensive 4+. If this was like $25-$30 and you've got your kind of unique little figures, a little plaything, great. But for $40, do you really think that those 3 minifigures make this worth it?
Well, the question is too: is it better than the ATST? The 4+ ATST.
Remind me which one's the ATST?
30. The ATST is 30, right?
Is that the tank?
Yeah, it's the set with a scout trooper on a speeder bike, a little ATST with an Imperial pilot, and then an Ewok.
Oh, the walker.
Ethan, what do you think of this?
Two-legged walker.
You know, one thing I will say is
ATST is $35.
It's not gray. It's colorful.
It's not.
It would stand out in your collection.
I would not put that out on a shelf.
But it has printed parts, Zane. Look at those beautiful printed parts. No stickers.
I know. But you know, as a child, it's very appealing. Right? It looks very playful. Like the guy is like leaning over. The colors are very poppy and wow. And
I would think the Yoda would be plastic instead of the rubbery texture. Because I mean, with it being a 4+, you know, it would, you know, usually the rubbery piece falls off easier. So it's probably a plastic
4+.
Kids chew on it.
So
yeah,
hard.
Even though he looks,
you know, if you ever wanted Yoda to kind of be included with your friends' minifigures, that's not a bad head to use. You know, it's like
that's a good point. That is a good point. He's kind of in that same
it's
style.
like very animated. Like I can see it being like someone's style to make like a very animated, over exaggerated Lego Star Wars mock.
That animate. Wow, I can't even talk. The animated head here, I think, is better than the Clone Wars like 2008 Republic gunship. Those figures, like where like Palpatine's eyes are like way over here. Like those were too much, too animation. These seem like Yoda is the more cartoony one.
But well, that's what I was going to ask too. Which version of it do you prefer? Honestly, I don't know. They're two different figures. They're based on two different styles of animation. But
Yeah.
I mean, I have the nostalgia for the other one. I of course don't like the rubbery qualities of those figures because they do rub off. I mean, my Kit Fisto is completely bigger at this point.
The worst one.
But I mean, it's not terrible. It's different. And I think for us, we know how a Lego Yoda should look.
Yeah.
And for it to be different, it's a bit jarring.
Sure. But, and blue milk. There's blue milk in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is this something that you guys are gonna pick up?
No.
I don't see myself getting it, but I can respect it as a 4+ set. The only thing is like the price, but I'm at that point where I kind of expect everything to be at a higher price point now.
Yeah, I agree. Like I'm complaining about the price, but like I went and looked at baby formula and stuff yesterday, and a can of baby formula is $50. And that's like,
Zane, are you drinking baby formula?
I am, guys. I am sorry, but just in general, like, so people talk about price increases, and like that's something, and so it's just kind of the world we live in now. It sucks. It is what it is, but I don't know. The ATST to me has more pieces, is a better build, and it's $35.
You know, one thing else,
4+ and it's $40.
You know how Lego has been doing adults welcome as advertising? I think Lego needs to go back as kids welcome.
Literally, we're getting
that does it.
Yeah.
I would like everyone welcome.
Yeah.
Can't everybody be welcome? Can't.
Yeah, and it's totally okay. I mean, if you can afford it, whatever, jump on it. No big deal. It looks fun, looks playful, and I do think kids will like it.
And this is a build
for kids. Gabriel says it's for kids. If kids like it, then it will ensure that the Star Wars fandom will live on. Yeah, I think that's a good point. And that is something too. Like, I think that we should have Lego for kids, but at the same time, I don't know. $40 is a lot to pay for something for kids as well.
But look at the capes. Granted, I mean, you get an orange and a yellow cape. Those are not common colors for capes.
No, right. So I think there are some nice pieces. There's some nice printed parts, decent figures, all things included. It's not that far from, but not something that I would necessarily pick up, considering that
we have to watch the show first.
When is their show actually out right now?
I don't know when it releases. I should have looked that up.
It's not out yet.
Quick search: Young Jedi Adventures.
Oh, he is wearing green gloves. I was like, why is his hands green?
I'm not seeing release date. Let's take a look. Also, Star Wars Celebration is next week, April 26, 2023. So it's coming up, guys. Mark your calendars. But yeah, so that's all we have for the news. Any final thoughts on those two items?
It's funny you asked that. I mean, I don't know where I haven't pulled up an intro in a while.
I honestly I don't think anything's too crazy. I mean, yeah, the price is
if you dislike that Jedi temple, you might be able to build your own Jedi temple.
Start mocking me. Matt, you went the wrong way with that.
We're doing memes.
I get laugh after.
This is a meme.
Okay. So, if you guys aren't familiar, we have a Discord server, and we have so many amazing memes that are just awesome. So many amazing Discord members. So we got Stud Buds. I think I forgot something. If you forgot it, then it isn't as important. It isn't important. Yeah, you're right. Thunderdome.
I did. What? Yes, so true. We're doing Thunderdome next week. 3 years later, guys, we forgot to do Thunderdome. Are we doing Thunderdome anymore? Oh yeah, let's start over. We'll spin it again. All right, we'll do Thunderdome next week.
We aren't spinning it. We already spun it, and I have mine ready, and it will continue to be ready until everyone is ready. And
do we want to be honest about Thunderdome? Do we want to come clean about Thunderdome?
No, we can't yet. Not without Brad.
We can't. Okay.
You guys have to stay tuned until next week.
Maybe. In case we forget about Thunderdome again.
Yeah.
Again.
It takes 3 days to prepare for it.
For those of you who are wondering what Thunderdome is a segment that we sometimes do.
Sometimes.
Where we pick a topic that it's like Lego Shark Tank. Basically, we pick a topic and we all have to create an idea and we have to pitch that idea for a Lego set that could or should be made. Like our first one that we did was, what's the next Lego modular building? And we all came up with different solutions to that.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Speaking of Lego modulars, did you guys see that they actually started making the like the building under construction? Like, remember my idea?
That was a Lego
ideas thing.
The Bricklink Designer Program. The Bricklink Designer Program set.
Are they gonna actually make that into a set?
We told you about this. We told you to order it, Zane, and you said, "Oh, I don't know if I have the money," and you didn't order it.
So it's done now. It's gone.
You have to pre-order them in order to get them.
Dang it!
And then when they're out on the market, the few people who got them, because there's only a certain amount, there's a very low amount of them that get made, they go up high in value. That's like the castle set that Brad has. It's really expensive right now.
I was super excited when I saw someone actually built that and like they made a whole video about it. I was like, oh,
because that was your idea for Thunder.
That was my idea.
They stole it.
They stole it. They listened to Studbuds and they stole it.
I think I think you actually showed that during Thunderdome.
I think so.
Showed that model.
Yeah, and I was like, look, someone else is thinking the same thing. Yeah, they totally had the idea first. But it helped me in my presentation, though.
Thunderdome. It's a thing. It maybe was a thing. It maybe will be a thing. But it's a thing.
Yeah. It will no longer be a thing.
Maybe.
Says Ethan, maybe. Anyway, moving on.
Well, Ethan's zoning out, and then when realizing the rest is talking, but Brad mentions
Ethan zoning out when the rest is talking, but Brad mentions he got some Pab cups.
I've had a long week,
and he hasn't had his cold brew today.
You had to build a dog horse with sneakers.
Yeah, I was, but I thought this was very true.
Yeah, you do wake up in a fit of excitement every time you hear Pab.
Studbuds Lego 2K Gaming live stream. A healthy amount of sleep. Red button.
Special production and
that's because they don't live. They don't live in the U.S. They live in a different time zone, I believe. So they're gonna have to lose sleep for it, but they would be willing to if we played that game together.
It's funny how we showed this meme right after we were talking about sleep.
Yeah, literally.
Right. It's almost like we did it on purpose, right?
No, chilling with your current Lego sets, then realizing Lego has made 7 more $100 sets while you were sleeping.
Yeah, that happens to me because I get on Instagram and there's that, the community thing. And every time I see it, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I'm like, that's so expensive. Every day, I can guarantee there's usually 2 to like 15 messages of 15 different things that are coming out. And I'm like, good heavens.
Yeah. Leaks happen, but we don't talk about them.
We don't talk about them.
No.
I mean, the thing is,
we have to like. That's how we say or talk about leaks.
The thing is, what other people would say is, well, you don't have to buy them. I mean, just because they're coming out with them. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. If Lego is making something,
we're buying it.
We have a problem. We have a problem.
I had to. I was buying ice cream today, and I had to make a choice. Am I buying ice cream or am I buying this Commander Cody? And I put Commander Cody back.
Oh,
I did.
Oh man.
Sleep is for the weak. Doodlebrick said that he can't fall asleep. It's currently 2:50 a.m. and decided to pop in to see what's happening. Well, thanks.
It's for the dead. Sleep when you die.
On that note, Ethan, give us another meme if you have one.
When Brad gets some orcs, how many are there? 25. I've counted them myself.
Oh, he's got more than 25. I've seen them.
Yeah.
I also got to see BrickingUpBrad's castle. He is the king of his castle. He has a lot of Lego castle and not enough space, it seems.
I think that did it. That is all of our memes.
That's all the memes.
But thank you so much for all the amazing creators of these memes. Be sure to go join our Discord server, and we'll, there's a lot of amazing people, and it's a great way to just, I guess, show support with the StudBuds community, and just feel like if we want you guys to be involved, and our Discord server is the easiest way for you to be involved with our show.
Zane, how else can people show their support and love for the StudBuds?
They can go down below and they can, get themselves a t-shirt, get them some type of merch. They can show their love there. They can make sure to follow us on all of their different social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and make sure you guys slap that thumbs up right now if you guys are watching the show. I always forget to mention that, but hit that. If you like what we're doing, thumbs it up. Tell us you love us. Show us you care, because we love you guys. But check out all of our links below, and there's all the different ways you can support us here on StudBuds.
And if you made it this far, be sure to comment StudBuds before sleep.
It's like a greater than sign.
Yeah.
This question is very good. I chew on things, and so I used it for flossing, and now I'm just chewing on it. So it fiddles, it bends, and I don't know.
When your kids someday your kids are playing with your Lego and they see there's bite marks on the Lego, they say, "Dad, did the dog get a hold of this?" Oh, that was me.
Oh, yeah, that was me. I've got stories. Here's a horrifying story. So when I was a kid, because I had flashbacks when I was going through my old Lego bins when I got from my parents and stuff. I don't know what it was, but I would take the wheels off and I would chew the rubber wheels, destroy them, but then I would also chew on like the rim itself and crush the rims, and I would crush the steering wheels. I would chew on anything I could chomp down on. I don't know why, but
worse than my dog.
Yeah,
worse than my dog was.
I don't know what it was. I would chew them up and spit them in the trash. I don't know why. I don't do it anymore, but I found a couple in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. What was I doing? Who sat there and watched me chew Lego?
I'm so glad that this was a very difficult challenge. We finally trained Zane in the past to not chew on his Lego. It took a good 25 years, but we were able to do it within the last year, so that's great.
I don't know what it was about it, but it wasn't all the Lego. It wasn't all pieces.
Just the rubbery. It's just, like my
rubbery.
dog.
I'm sure Yoda's head, Kit Fisto's head as well. I'm sure all those high dollar.
Yes.
My dog used to. Well, my dog got a hold of my Mr. Krabs one time, and just the head, just the rubbery head, was completely destroyed. It was very sad.
Let me think.
Look at this. You're chewing on plastic now. Yeah, different plastic. This is meant to be in my mouth, not chewed like this, but that's a thing.
You know what I will say? I do destroy popsicle sticks after I eat a popsicle.
Do you chew on the popsicle stick?
Yeah. Yeah. I do that.
Yeah, I do that too.
I like toothpicks.
It's very unhealthy for your teeth, but
Well, you say that, but dogs chew on hard things, and they do just fine.
Zane,
and rabbits.
I think it's time. This is a very random conversation. You know what else is random?
Oh, the Wheel of Chaos. This lovely thing right here.
The Wheel of Chaos. Yes.
The real Wheel of Chaos. So let's see what we land on here. Now, we're already goofing. We're already new boot goofing. So what kind of crazy, wacky... There's only 3 of them this time because I didn't add any more this week. So we've got 3 to pick from, and they're really long, apparently, because I can't read any of it. What sport would be the funniest to add to a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Oh.
What? Say.
What sport would be the would be the funniest to add mandatory amounts of alcohol to?
G-rated content.
It's G-rated. It's nothing wrong with it. Hockey all the way.
Like rubbing alcohol? Rubbing alcohol?
No, liqueur. Like the adult beverage.
Sparkling, right? Sparkling.
Yeah, yes. Sparkling cider. Bubbles.
How about Mountain Dew?
Homebrew. We'll say
coffee?
Mountain Dew. Okay. Mountain Dew. Anyways, so kind of these beverages. What would be a baseball? Ooh, that would hurt. Someone would huck a ball, catch you in the thigh. Poof. Ah. It makes make the refs drink. Oh, how pissed! If only the refs were drinking. Like nobody in the game. What? I didn't say anything.
Zane,
90% of them are already wrong.
No, the P word is not a cuss word.
It is to me.
You gotta give me one. You gotta give me something.
To YouTube. It is
and
to
that
YouTube.
what?
Ethan, let's ask our resident cuss enthusiast. Ethan, you cuss all the time.
I know. Son of a brick.
Look at this. Look at this. F1 racing. What are y'all doing?
That's actually
axe throwing.
That's actually kind of funny.
Can you imagine
Ethan,
that? They're like, hey.
Ethan is the P word a cuss word.
I don't say it.
See, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Ultimate
Frisbee. You'd be hitting each other. If you're playing Ultimate Frisbee with all the
How about
Mountain
bowling?
Dew.
How about bowling?
I'd be bowling in the neighbor's
I already
lane.
suck at
That wouldn't be
bowling.
mine. Well, come on. You guys both have to give me a sport. Give me a sport that you guys would put mandatory Mountain Dew in. Give me a sport.
Fighting.
Ow.
What'd you say?
Kickbox fighting.
Boxing.
Oh. Well, okay, here's the thing. Here's what I want to also point out.
Oh boy.
Competitive Lego building.
And I'm going to do this and I'm going to try to be as G-rated as possible in saying this. Certain beverages that you drink, certain adult beverages have a certain not from experience, but in general, they take away pain, right? Sometimes,
oh yeah.
Depending on the level of intoxication.
We call that liquid courage.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
you say we.
Sometimes it makes you less focused. Sometimes it makes you less focused. I think horseback riding would be interesting.
What do you mean,
you're not
just like riding or like racing, like barrel racing.
Like horse racing, like you would bet on at a casino, or like barrel riding
every year,
or bull riding.
Bull
riding could be helpful. It
could be helpful, right? A little more lean, a little more limbered up, right?
Right.
Yeah, bull riding. Look, someone literally just said bull riding as you said that.
Oh, there you go. I'm right with you. It's
bull riding, polo. I think polo would be hilarious to watch. A bunch of drunken people playing. Sorry, Mountain Dew enthusiasts.
Intoxicated.
Okay. Mountain Dew intoxicated people.
Professional word for it.
I don't know. I feel like NASCAR would be way more entertaining if they had some Mountain Dew adult beverages. It would no longer be
Zane's questions do not reflect the views of the Stud Buds and our content.
Yeah.
Okay. Jousting. Oh, jousting. You're on a horse with a thing. I missed that. Come back. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Fencing's the fun sport.
What's the little thing where you hold this big like pole and jump over that little thing?
Pole vaulting.
Vaulting?
Yeah. That
pole vault.
That might be fun.
What about
javelin throwing?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of track and field events now.
Shot put.
How about the
archery
meter dash?
All right. Well, this has been fun. Ethan, I feel like this has inspired me. You know, with these kinds of questions, I really get inspired to make my own ideas, my own creations, my own thoughts, my own opinions.
To end this broadcast.
Yeah. Ethan, do you feel inspired by chance?
Very inspired with inspiration.
I never thought that I would say this. I miss Brad.
Oh. Why?
I feel like Dad was left alone with the kids for the weekend while Mom's on a business trip.
Oh.
Okay. There's this one builder. The building Bellas. She was her name is Michelle, and she was on season 2 of Lego Masters. But she's built some really great builds lately, and I just wanted to highlight them. Like, look, this is all Lego, and it's like at first glance, you have to question it. It's like that doesn't look like Lego, so that's why I was
especially
like,
if you squint your eyes and look at it.
Yeah.
The only thing that gives it away to me is the ring stack. That's the thing that gives away. If that wasn't there, I would not know until I really looked, because I generally thought at first this was a picture of what it was going to look like. Like, this is what they wanted to make, and here it is. No, this is it, and it's very well done. The ring stack looks great. It's just the studs that give it away. That's the only thing.
And I think it's that ring stack is there to show that it is Lego.
Yes.
It's like,
right.
That's what I would do. Because, you know, if you're scrolling on Instagram, you just, it's just one of those, and you kind of don't that when you start the second look is when you start looking at the ring stack, and that's like, it is Lego, which is a very well built. That is a very difficult shape to build out of Lego, even with the stud showing. So it's really, I mean, look at that. Some really cool techniques.
Very well done.
No, and I would agree. I think as an art form, at this point, with so many different elements, you can make Lego into something that does not look anything like Lego. And I mean, that's the balance that the designers have to strike when they're creating a set. I think for an art piece, you kind of want them to know it's Lego at times. And it makes the rest of it that more impressive because you know that.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love. I had to second guess. This is like, is that Lego? Because it looks phenomenal with all the little colors and all that.
Right. You look phenomenal.
You look phenomenal too, Zane.
Thank you.
Zane, you're married.
I was just saying, I can come.
What would your wife say if she heard you say that?
She'd roll her eyes at me.
Okay. Well, the next thing is a fun game, Connect 4. Ooh. This is entirely Lego with the same builder as well.
That's really cool. I am terrible at this game. Which is hard to say, but my wife wins every time. Every time.
Then it's Connect 4.
Maybe your wife is just incredibly good at this game and you're just above average.
You know, that's true. That's true. I am superior.
Wait, it's also checkers.
Yeah.
Yep. 2-1.
I guess
I wonder how she gets them in there.
If our audio listeners are hearing a chewing sound, that's still Zane chewing on.
You really still hear that? I'm sorry. I didn't know you could hear that part. I'm sorry. You can just tell me.
Like a mouse.
Zane, I think this is going to be a fun episode when you rewatch it.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Y'all could have told me. I was just, guys. It's like fiddling or twitching. It's just that.
I was about to say, how many different Lego element colors are there in this build?
Oh, that's a good question. 3, 4?
3, 4. Yeah.
There's actually 5 because they're in between the holes are clear plates. Yeah. And I guess that's
an absence of color. That's not a color, Ethan. That's
a color ID. Under Bricklink, it's a color.
That's not a color.
Are you saying killer or color?
Me?
Yeah.
Color.
You said killer. Oh. It's a killer. This sounds like a real
killer.
question.
I tell you what, that ain't no killer. That's clear. That ain't no killer. That's
no killer. That's a, oh my god. Anyway, okay.
Color.
This sounds like a real question. Is clear a color or an absence of color?
Ooh. Oh, leave a comment down below. Smash that thumbs up and tell us what you think it is. I'm just saying. Smash it.
I don't know. I feel like clear is more like tones of, I don't know. I would say with Lego, it's a color.
Like you made a choice to make it that look that way.
Transparent.
So it's a color.
It's transparent.
Transparent.
Well, you wouldn't say like, what's your favorite color? Oh, transparent.
I mean, translucent blue, right?
Yeah. So what's that? Translucent white?
Yeah, that'd be a white translucent.
There you go. So it is a color.
Nope, wrong. Absence of color. Because white is all
color.
Black is every color.
Anyways, it's a very good mock.
It's a good looking one. I want to see, like, this would be really cool to see in person as well. And I like all the little checkered pieces.
I would want to actually play. Like,
I don't know if this is playable. I would have to see.
I'm guessing no if it has the clear pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could slide them in there. You know, it wouldn't drop from the top, but it would be a different.
Oh, then of course, of course you could probably play it if you just kind of slip them in there. But this builder is really awesome. I think she will be at Brick Rodeo, which is
each of those
exciting.
pictures. The circles are in different spots.
Oh,
you guys noticed that?
No, they're not.
Go back. Not those circles. The Connect 4 circles.
Oh.
Okay, look. Go back one. Look at the black. Look at the 4 black in a row. Okay, then you go to this one.
Ooh.
Where's the 4 black 4 in a row?
Interesting.
I think it's
black
flipped.
4 in a row.
Maybe I'm guessing this is actually a played game. That's my guess. Because how that would be
I feel like it has to be. Someone won and then they put it there.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's flipped, isn't it?
No, there's no black 4 in a row there. There's nothing.
Oh, you're right.
See? Yeah, welcome to ADHD. You noticed those things.
I didn't know it was a place.
Yeah, it's a place in your mind.
Can you imagine going down the highway and you see "Welcome to ADHD"?
I'm gonna start a town. Anybody who wants to join and move in, I'm gonna start my own town called ADHD.
You have to have
Inside
ADHD.
Out too. That would be
Inside
a
Out
new
2?
emotion. That needs to be a new emotion with Inside
I
Out.
hope if Inside Out 2 comes out with an ADHD like emotion, I will. That's the only movie I'll watch forever.
Maybe Maticus, maybe we should do a whole Stud Buds episode just where we play Digital Connect 4.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it with like what video games, anyways. Might as well play board games.
But this is a phenomenal builder. I'm excited to see what else she builds as well.
Agreed.
Yeah, the Building Bellas on Instagram. She was on Lego Masters Season 2. So that's cool.
Will she be in Chicago?
I don't know.
Chicago?
Will you be in
I don't know.
Chicago?
Well, we will find out. But that's all with Maki time. It was awesome. But yeah, how about we'll have a question. Are you guys going to be building anything? Oh, Zane, you need to show your car. Did you bring it?
Do you have your car?
Your Lego car.
You told us about it last week.
I did not bring the car.
Oh man.
I know. People want to see the car.
Ethan's been waiting all week.
I know. Y'all are gonna hate me because I'm too embarrassed, honestly, to show it. I feel like it's not very good.
Embarrassed? You hyped it up so well.
I did, but then I went and saw it again. Then I see everything Ethan makes, and even his dog looks better than my car.
His dog. He didn't build the dog. Lego sent him the dog.
I'm just saying.
Look, that's his Minecraft cake. Come on.
That's horrible. Like, you could build something way better than that.
Look at this TikTok.
Nope. Not possible.
It has medium nougat in it, Zane.
So wait, you don't have it, or you just don't want to show it?
I don't have it with me. It's at my office. Like,
I don't believe you.
With my sig fig sitting on it.
Well, it looks good. That looks really
good.
good.
It looks good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, check this out. See this? My coworker made this.
You built that?
Oh.
No, they made it. It's a rug.
That's really cool.
You ever seen those videos with the rug guns where it's like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they made that.
That's crazy. Really cool. And is that yours or?
Yeah, it's for me. He made one of my face too, like a minifigure face.
You should make a TikTok about that if you haven't yet.
I'm going to. I have not yet, but I'm going to.
I want
Very
one.
Cool. Well, folks, it's that time in the show where we talk about, before we end this crazy stream. Thanks for hanging out as long as you have. Before we end the stream, let's talk about what we're doing this upcoming week, if we have any plans or not. Ethan, the future is unpredictable, but do you have any? Zane's distracting me with his chewing, but
on the schedule, the ETA of my next video is Thursday.
Ethan the Artisan. Ethan the Artisan. The E.T. Okay.
The estimated time arrival. Hopefully Thursday I'll make a video about my ice cream cone. I don't know what I'll get distracted by. I'll have to come up with a distraction. Distractions are the key to imagination. I don't know.
You should get distracted at something that you're awestruck by and drop your ice cream cone. Just like a little kid.
You should get distracted and pretend like you make a phone call. I got distracted, FaceTime Matt, saw something he built, and then we finished our build.
What an idea that I've been wanting to do is I spent 10 minutes building something out of Lego, grab a few pieces, then get distracted, and then have like a distraction based off the distraction, and just have a whole bunch of distractions of basically all my hobbies in my life.
Yeah.
And then you never go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And we never finished. And then done. Yeah. I like it. Do it. Nobody steal his idea.
It's been an idea for a while. I just haven't done it. But I finally did an idea that's been on my mind for a while. But I did a Duplo house. Then after that, I plan on doing another leveling up video, probably with foundations. That might be Monday. I'm saying this because there are ideas that I haven't told myself that I'm going to do, but if I say it out loud, that means I'm going to do it. So that's why I'm saying it out
Making
loud.
a promise to us.
Oh yeah, I'm not a liar. I'm a forgetter. But yeah, that's just a few video ideas that I'm kind of spitting out that I say that I'll do, and hopefully I will do. I just gotta make the videos. So, what about you, Mr. Block.studios?
Thursday,
what are you going to be doing?
I will be on Brick at Night's podcast on Thursday.
Ooh,
what's that?
Another late night podcast about Lego.
Ooh.
What time? What time is that? Do you want to actually advertise? Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. 6 p.m. Eastern time, Brick at Night. It's Pod Bricks and Ken Nerd. If you guys know who they are on TikTok.
That's cool.
So yeah, it'll be fun. Me and Rob are gonna go on as ELPN onto their podcast and have a good time, hang out, talk Lego, do our thing. But other than that,
and then go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Put the shoulder to the wheel. Move along.
Can I go back to how my week was? I got this Lego set like a week ago, and I forgot to show it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is that the Lego store?
Yeah, it's a little Lego store set.
I like that. Oh, it has a little train in it.
I love the box art. I don't know why. It's so Lego-y. And that's
I saw that.
I like it.
I saw that at Legoland, and I thought about getting it there. Is that Lego logo printed on?
I don't think. No, it's not. I think.
Oh,
it's a sticker. It's a sticker.
They can't even print
on
their
their
own
Lego.
Which I do plan on doing a video over this, so that might be one of my videos next. It just depends on time. I know I can pump one of these out quicker than a mock video. So
let's build a Lego set.
So, back to your week, Zane. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
No. Okay, Matt Mellish. I know your week is full of excitement.
Can I go back to how my week was? I forgot I did do something before Legoland that was related. I actually built this set, which is kind of cool. I built it live over on Twitch, so be sure to follow me there as well if you haven't yet.
Opinions.
Oh, look, it's breaking. Oh, so this is interesting. I can tell you guys about this now before I make a video about it. I've never had this happen. Never once. So these statues, they're placed on a base, and the base spins around. Now, they're held on by some bracket pieces. It's falling apart as we speak, because it's supposed to. Held on by these bracket pieces. Let me actually show you for real. If I can get it to focus. And unfortunately, I was missing one of these parts in the set.
That's a part that I don't have extras of.
Right, same. But I got an extra one of these parts that is clearly not an extra piece. A slope, a 1x3 dark tan slope. Like, strange that I would get an extra one of these when there's only 3 in the set. I got 4, and I only got 3 of the bracket parts.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, because what I've heard is Lego sets are sorted by weight. So I wonder if the parts are the same weight, and that's what offset it. And so they didn't realize that there was a part that was replaced or missing. But I'm kind of disappointed because I don't have that part in my collection.
Oh man,
so
I know I have one in gray and brown, but not.
I need
black.
to make an order.
Do a customer service one.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I do.
let them know. But I've never been missing a piece. Have you guys ever had that happen?
Not yet. Cross my fingers.
Once, I think. I was like 11 at the time, and I probably lost the piece. It was a 1x4 plate. I just went in my room.
Yeah.
If it's most of the time they're common parts, that I just if I'm spending 30 seconds to find a part, I'll just turn around, grab the piece.
That's cheating.
And then just replace it later. Like, okay, when I find it, I'll just put it back in bed.
I was gonna ask you, you got that dog horse set. Are you gonna take parts off of that, mister?
They're tan. They're kind of common parts.
Better not destroy that.
I won't.
If I see you at Brickworld Chicago, I will beat you if you do.
I kind of want to take parts off now just to see what that looks like.
Oh!
Don't make me come over there, mister. I'll
not
call
even
your
talking
mom
anymore,
up.
guys. See,
I'll
no
call
one
your
can
mom up
blame
and
me.
Tell her to go push your buttons. Anyways, so I actually this was my least. I didn't think that I would like this at all out of the 3 Indiana Jones sets. It was my least liked before I built it. And honestly, I kind of do like it. It's a little weird. That's a play feature, by the way. It's a play feature, I swear, because then it breaks into the back where there's the mummy supposed to be. So I do like
it's not
it.
meant for holding.
No, it's really
swooshability
not.
0 out of 10.
Not swooshable.
It's like the A-frame cabin in that sense. You can't pick that set up either. But I don't mind it. It's very different. I do still prefer the original, even though I don't own that set. But even just looking at it, I certainly prefer the original. This is more accurate to the film, but at the end of the day, the original is better. These are on sale now.
Value.
Yeah,
I think
$40. You get a lot for 40. And even if you waited, if it was going to go on sale for 35, like that is a screaming deal, especially considering that you can't really find them anywhere at this point because they're kind of sold out.
Are these Lego store exclusives?
No. Okay. But they did sell out, I believe. I could be wrong. I believe they sold out on Lego.com.
I think they did.
So between these and the Up House, there's a lot that's out right now that people are really looking for in terms of like going store to store and trying to see if they can find one in the wild. But I will back to what I'm doing this week. I will be streaming more on Twitch after. So on this trip, I had lost my QXD card reader, which is a very important item of technology that I own. So I have not really been able to do much in terms of my workload because I've been searching for it and trying to figure out how to get my files off of my card from the weekend. So once I get that sorted out, which I have a solution for tomorrow. Best Buy is not my favorite store. We'll put it that way.
Or Amazon. Just order from Amazon.
I'm an anti-Best Buy guy. Yeah, I'm ordering one from Amazon, and I have someone helping me out in the meantime by lending me theirs. So
good.
It's all figured out for the time being. But moral of the story is, because I'm getting that going forward this week, I'll be able to stream on Twitch because I film stuff before I actually build the set, like opening up the box and whatnot. So join me there because I have a lot in my backlog that I still have to construct.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a very long-winded way of saying what I'm doing this week, but
that was okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Any final words from you two before we end this crazy stream?
That's it.
I want to read you this story that will take about 2 hours. No.
Bye. Thanks for chilling with us, guys. Take care. See us again next Tuesday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Love you all to pieces. Bye.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.